want to make sure I started off right by giving you guys some praise because you guys absolutely deserve it. You know the backbone, you know the engine of this company. What is it? It's the sales agents, it's the sales team. We are a sales company, right? If you're not selling, then I'm not sure what you're doing here, obviously, right? But our 1K earners are important to us, and I want to make sure that I highlight this individual because she's been kicking ass consistently, kicking ass consistently. You know, you see the numbers, you see it going off in Telegram. So it's important for us to highlight fact that this week, just this week alone here, we're talking about $2,268.25. Give it up for Lamisha P. Anderson, guys. Listen, guys, I hope you heard that number. I just want to make sure, man, that I take some time out and stop. And I want you guys to hear from Lamisha P. Anderson right now at this point. Why I'm saying her whole and full name. Why? Because you got to get used to it, right? That's where great starts, and that's where it begins at. The obvious thing is I want you guys to listen to her and try to take away some of the things that make her so successful, right? And then I'll share some things that I know that she probably doesn't know that is honestly making her successful as well. Some things that I see from the outside looking in. But Misha, can you take 2 minutes, 60 seconds, two times, right? Just to share with these guys exactly what it is that keeps your motor running and your engine always turned on and you always 0 to 60 at a moment's notice? You're on mute, by the way. Still talking on mute if you're talking. Mm. Okay. Text me and let me know when you're okay to be able to speak so that we can, in the interest of time. Now, let me move on with the call, guys. Let me move on with the call. So obviously, but I want her to take the time out, but I'll share some things, by the way, guys. She shows up, right? That's most importantly. 8 a.m. every morning, she's on a conference call. Why? Because we actually, there's a few different advantages that we give on that call, right? I'll go over them really quickly. A, we wake up early. We make sure we're live and alert, right? I mean, it's your gym if you miss the gym. I mean, do the gym and do the 8 a.m. morning call if you really want to get fired up and inspired, right? But that next thing is just that we take the time, right, to share some positivity with others, other like-minded individuals, right? People who also want to make sure that they get where they're going if they're not there already. And then of course being able to make sure, right, that we just get a chance to prepare, right? Prepare for what's ahead, right? With our sales training. Sales training is most important inside this business. It's why I always refer you guys books. It's why I always try to make sure that we put things in place that are like force field around you. Meaning that 8 a.m. call, that's for us to actually train in. It's only a 20-minute call, but it is very important and vital. The next thing is that, she always finds a way, right? In terms of making sure, right, if she can't go to work, then she needs to work from home. Then she'll sit there and structure herself out like, all right, cool. I'm going to make this many calls today. It'll be up on her vision board, right? When she speaks to the customer, she'll constantly find out a way to actually get better. She'll constantly revitalize and rejuvenate what she's saying, meaning, hey, you know what, that worked. I'm going to take that. I'm going to use that. All right, great. You know what, Quincy just said something. I'm going to take that. I'm going to use that. And she'll make it her own, right? To the point where she's actually doing it now, putting herself in a position to make the six-figure income and beyond, right? Because again, if we take just the indication of this week here and you times that by 52, honestly, you can do that type of math, then you know that's over a six-figure income, right? And she's doing it here at Bridge the Gap Marketing, right? Do not let somebody tell you that it can't be done when obviously you see it being done right in front of you. So I just want to make sure that we give her some praise, guys. Give it up for Lamisha P. Anderson. Are you off mute yet? Are you able to come off mute? All right, guys, let's move on. We already went over the morning motivation and exactly why I feel like it's important. But the next thing is that this week here, we got a bonus, a big juicy bonus, something that I was able to, something that I didn't know how much fun this thing was going to be. I really didn't. I didn't know how much fun it was going to be. I just thought like, hey, man, let me make sure that we put something in place that deals with our pillars, the pillars of this actual company. Well, what are our pillars? Our pillars are to keep a great attitude. Our pillars are to work a full shift. Our pillars are to make sure that we are prepared on a daily basis, right? And that is our pillar. So this bonus goes right along with it, meaning we have a first sale of the day. Obviously for residential, right, we don't get in the field till 2 p.m. But 2 p.m. isn't, where it starts at. No, not at all. So we're incentivizing now any sale before 12 p.m. What that means is that you can get with your customer even earlier, and it's a great way to make some money. And not only do you make the commission off that sale there, obviously, right, but you're also going to get a cash out bonus. That cash out bonus is immediate. It's the next business day. I want to make sure that it's verified, but it's the next business day. That's cash in hand, right? Ask Dion, who's already earned $50 this week in the last 2 days off of his bonuses, besides his sales. Now, I just want you guys to know, Dion is going to hit tier 3 for the first time here ever, right? Let's make sure that we give it up for Dion, by the way. Give it up for Dion. Yeah, I'm giving you the praise in advance, right? Because I don't think you know that you already on your way, brother. You already got 8 sales for the week. When I look at the scorecard for this week, and each and every one of you guys can see it, it's already inside of Telegram. You got 8 sales so far for the week, and you still got 2 business days to crush your goal. I know that you can do 1 and 1. I mean, you consistently doing 3 and 3 now. I mean, literally twice this week, you done put up 3 sales in the course of a day. You know what that tells me? That tells me that you are growing. That tells me that you are reaching professional status. That tells me that you're actually able to control your income. And that's what most people desire here at this company. You come in, your feet green, you don't really know what to do. You don't know if you can actually do this, right? But then at some point you start to actually control your income, and then that makes you dangerous, right? So, I just want you to take some time right now, man, and share with us some of the things that's kind of helped you put it into gear, right? And keep your engine running right now at this point. So can you take 2 minutes, 60 seconds twice, right? And just make sure that you share with us some of the things that got your engine running right now.
Yeah, am I off mute?
Absolutely, we can hear you.
Sorry for the views. I got my camera blocked. No, just well, I started getting up a little bit earlier in the morning and just doing the little things a little bit different as far as me waking up in the morning. That's just the only difference that I'm putting into work right now. Everything else is going according to plan. But yeah, that's the only difference. Just waking up early and just doing things a little bit different in the morning time.
Powerful. Well, take some time out, I guess, and just share with us what in the field, what's happening in the field right now, right? I mean, obviously, are you seeing more customers, right? Are you better prepared for your customers' objections? Do you feel like the tablet is the tablet is your friend right now? You're able to navigate it a lot better. Is there anything tangible that we can take away to say, hey, we got to be better in these areas? This might be the area that may be taken away from my sales that you might be able to share and help somebody with when they watch this or see this today?
Yeah, so which I always been doing, but I'm doing it a little bit more. Listening. I'm heavy on listening to what the customer needs. And that's the most important, rather than just throwing stuff in their face and like, yeah, this is what I got. I got this discount, this, that, and the third. I'm actually listening to what they need. And if I find that I can help them out, I'm going to help them out. And I'm going to help them out today.
Not tomorrow, today, right? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna tell you something. It was a game changer when I learned that as well. And I tell you guys all the time, that makes or breaks the sale. Absolutely, right? I can always tell when you're panicking and you're starting to lose control and you got to jump out there on your customer. I'd rather you not. I'd rather you wait it out. I'd rather you just listen. right? And sat there with that evil, devilish grin on your face, looking like, hey, you know what? I know I got what you need here. I just need for you, right, to finish telling me all of your problems. I need all of your problems. I need all the smoke, right? I love it, Dion, right? Is there anything else, King, that we could take away? Because that was perfect.
Yeah. Control your tonality.
Mm, that's a
That's
good
the
one.
most important thing as well. Because a lot of these customers out here, especially where we are, they're already hot-headed. They're already ready to strike. You know? So any change in your tonality could get them fired up. Or could let them see like, all right, you know, it's not worth it. I don't got that much time, because you know that microwave mentality, and they
Right.
just go. But when you control that tonality and you keep them engaged, yeah, you got them.
Powerful all day long. Powerful all day long. Guys, give it up for Dion, man, for definitely. I hope you guys are picking up what he's putting down this morning.
Dion, you the man, Dion.
Right? He's talking about tonality, right? Which we all know is the best way to get your customer engaged. You could de-escalate a situation or escalate a situation based on tonality. You definitely want to make sure you speak through your smile at all times, right? He definitely just gave us another tip. Wake up early. There's nothing bad about waking up early. Why you want to wake up late? I used to think the cool thing was going to bed late. I really did think that that was okay, right? Back when I wanted to perform, right? I'm like, well, why am I staying up late? The real cool shit is to wake up early, right? To watch the sunrise, to beat everybody up. I love being at the stores before everybody else. I love going out, working out before everybody else. I'm leaving the gym, they just coming in. You know, I got the smirk on my face like, yeah, don't worry about it. I know I'm gonna kill you today, right? And that's just my competitive nature. I don't know that person from a can of paint. It's just going to the gym, but I know I did something this morning. It's just like waking up and making up your bed first when you get out of it. You start to accomplish things, and that becomes a trend inside of your life and an actual habit. I love it. I love it. I love it. D, you're the man, bro. Give them Dion. So with that being said, right, this goal, the goal of this bonus is to not only encourage the first sale of the day, but it's also to encourage the last sale of the day. The last sale of the day, I hold in a very high regard, right? Hopefully somebody gets that bonus every day. Why? Because you see the importance of working a full shift. It's an uphill battle, right? When you get out there early, and downhill is that those later on hours. And you know what it's like walking downhill. Your pace starts to pick up. It's a lot easier. A, you know you're going home. B, people are home. And C, that's where the money is. So it's just all, you're letting it go. You're letting it go. And now your belief is a little bit stronger. You're not as hesitant as when you got into the field in the beginning, right? Because you probably already got a sale or two already. So it's all downhill from here. So that's amazing. And then of course, the top sales agent. The top sales agent, now that's the holy grail that's the holy grail, right? So I was rooting for you, Dion. When you killed Wilson the other day, right? You had 3. I think he had 1. It wasn't even close at that point. You killed him, man. And I know that felt good in your heart of hearts, man. Why? Because a sales office is supposed to be competitive, King, in a great way. I love seeing my name on the board. That's why every sales office I've ever had, my name is always up on the board. Why? Because I want somebody to challenge me. And as soon as somebody lets something slick come out their mouth, like, nah, Q, you don't do this like I do this, just because, all right, cool. I'll put my suit on, put my cape on, right? Because I still love the business, right? And I know that people need to be able to have someone to aspire to. And now I just love it because you are the person that people are aspiring to. So congratulations on that, King. All right, guys, with that being said, that does it for our call today. I will see you guys next week, alive and alert. We got 2 business days left inside of this week, and we got 2 days to crush it, right? Dion's going to hit tier 3. Wilson's going to hit tier 3. Misha's going to hit tier 3. Who else is going to hit tier 3? That is the question. That is what we're here to find out. Guys, let's get it. I'll see you guys next week.
Enjoy.